34 people are gonna see your level. Everybody, Sophie the Bookworm. Okay. Spooky Boogie in the chat, who is also Kronos, has made this level. He is an excellent level designer. Does a lot of really fun work. And recently has been working on this side-scrolling shooter. And a very impressive bit of kit that it is. Oh, what do you think about Dreams as compared to LBP 3? I think it is really good. Let me think a little bit and put my ideas into words here for a second. I think that you can do a lot more with Dreams, but I think the buy-in to Dreams, as far as like skill and design, is much, much higher. And just on a personal level, I've had a lot of trouble kind of putting together things that I want to do. Oh, I'm just getting the pants speed off of me. Since we do have a lot of folks new in the chat, just as a quick reminder, for the LBP 3 streams, we do tend to keep the language family friendly. Nobody's said anything they shouldn't so far, but just as kind of a heads up. Now, other games, by all means, four-letter words abound, but just for this one. Rabbitsu! Poop. I think poop is family-friendly. I mean, families still have to do poop. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end here, Kronos, but I will definitely give it another shot. Also, do I ever remember that I have these special abilities? No, of course not. Heck is definitely okay. Poop is family-friendly. Honk. You could absolutely honk, especially if you're a goose. LBP has got a very special spot in my heart, Eric. It is the game that got me back into gaming. After I came to Japan, there was a pretty significant chunk of time when I wasn't playing anything because, well, I'm even now still not really great at reading Japanese, but at that time I couldn't read anything at all, so I just kind of stopped. And my ex-wife and I, before she was my ex-wife, we were walking through a video game shop and they had a video display for LBP 1. And we both, like, absolutely fell in love with it. And so I started playing again. LBP 3 is... I am an immigrant. Expat always feels a little bit too fancy for me. I'm very much not a fancy person, but... to William, LBP 3, for me, personally, is the weakest story mode, but it does have the most robust create mode. So, if you're planning to do like a lot of community levels, it's definitely worth getting into. And if you're planning on creating, it's worth getting into. If you're looking to play it just as a standalone game, it's... I was not impressed. By the way, in case this hasn't been mentioned, Reese's pronouns are she and her. Yes. And, thank you very much for that. Brain, I'm trying to juggle like 4 things at once. Hi, thank you so much for that. I remember LBP levels where it would just spam curse words on the screen. Those are no good. Those are absolutely no good. I haven't run into too many of those. When I was doing my bigger review show, I did run into one that I had to get Sony to take down because it was all racist slurs. Which, as you can guess, was a little bit of a surprise. And it did change the way that I formatted my review shows after that. An expat is what I think some sci-fi novels would call their landing pad for intergalactic travel. Oh, right, expat. My brain took a little bit of a stutter there, Rabbit. It kind of got lost in the raid, but I do want to really do a quick check. I really do want to do a quick check. Hyde, you mentioned earlier that you were sick. Are you, like... Is it badly sick? It's not very surprising. There would be 4chan tier humor in LBP levels. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately... I guess it was just a surprise because I hadn't run into it before. Doing okay, having coffee, looking into stream elements for the stream later. Oh yes, Rabbit, you're going to be doing your stream tonight. I'm sick, but not COVID sick. That is very good to hear. I mean, the being sick is not good to hear, but the not having the plague is good to hear. You get me all kinds of worried. Oh, buggery. I never actually made a twin stick shooter before, but ever since LBP 2 I've been dead set on getting this off the ground. I'm really impressed with it, Kronos. I'm playing not well. The brain meats are kind of like juggling a lot of stuff. But yeah, this is really, really good. And I think it's a worthwhile addition to the series that you've been doing so far. Pontiac Next Machina is a good twin stick shooter. Is that on LBP? Hold on a second, I got to catch in. Pair of Salamanca. You were close. Phase 2 of the boss was shortly after, though you're free to go whenever. From a friend, the two safest and least terrible places are the My Little Pony section and the main screen on 4chan. Oh, it's not an LBP level. That's okay. It's no problem. Anybody in chat has levels they'd like me to look at? Next Machina is a Housemarque game, if I recall correctly. Now, why does that name sound familiar to me? Did we talk about Housemarque before? Because I feel like we did. Housemarque made Resogun. Okay. That makes a lot more sense then. Isn't Next Machina made by the... There you go. We have confirmation. Confirmation of the Resogun connection. Kronos, I love the enemy designs in the stage, by the way. They're all very impressive. The way that you've got the ships moving, and knowing that this is all done with LBP logic, is pretty much a thing. The music section of 4chan is pretty good. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't spend a lot of time on 4chan, so I can't judge if they're particularly good or bad bits of it. But the little of it that I have seen has not impressed me with its non-terribleness. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's an inappropriate response, even though. X if you're into kooky Bigfoot-esque stuff. Huh. I'll keep that in mind in case I'm ever up for kooky Bigfoot-esque stuff. Why do I never remember to use my laser beams? I've got these rockets that I don't use. The one time I was on 4chan, it was papercraft and origami. Huh. Because if you asked me, like, what things would I not associate with 4chan, it would probably be papercraft and origami. Okay, Zap? No, but also Zap? Excellent. Wait, I'm at 0 health. Kronos, how am I living at 0 health? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but at the same time, I feel like I've broken the laws of biology, which is an awesome feeling, but still. I hope that proves to be the case in meat space as well. I don't know. I don't know how you're calculating your health. Love the music, by the way. I'm very impressed, Kronos. I'm very, very impressed. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you kit out the rest of this level. But well...